Hey, welcome back to Trucking California with Velox 18. Man, it is gonna be 2022 tonight. I'm recording this part of the video anyway on New Year's Eve, all right? So this is gonna be a year in review. It's gonna be a long one, so buckle up, get some popcorn, some snacks, maybe get a beverage, something to, stay hydrated, because this is gonna take a while. It's gonna be a little while, but we're gonna get into all kinds of the shenanigans that I was into all year long. This has been a great year for me, man. A great year for me personally, professionally, YouTubeally, all of that. It's been a good year. And so what we're gonna start with is we're gonna go all the way back to 1 year ago on New Year's Eve, when I set some goals for myself on New Year's Eve, some 2021 goals. And so we're gonna go all the way back in time 1 year ago, 365 days ago, and we're gonna find out what my goals were for 2021. But first, we gotta roll the music. Let's go. Hold up. I forgot to say something. So before we roll the music, you guys see that little donate button down there? That's a donate button to donate to Love Justice International, which fights human trafficking. I have a merchandise shop set up so that we can get some Velox 18 merchandise started for all of you Velox 18 just diehards. You want to represent it everywhere you go. You want to go and show your girlfriend that you love me more than you love her. I know that. I know. You guys have told me on Instagram and stuff. You guys are all about it. It's crazy. I don't even know what to say. I mean, you're weird. But no. Anyway, but before we can sell that merchandise, I've set a goal of $2,000 donated to Love Justice International. So please click that donate button. You're not just donating to an organization that tries to do good things. They're actually boots on the ground in places where human trafficking is most prolific. They're rescuing girls and boys from trafficking situations, from traffickers. They have transit monitoring stations where they're looking for red flags and signs of trafficking and then alerting the authorities and getting them involved. They're focused on adoption, and even when kids age out of orphanages, that's one of the main times when they just become adults that they can be trafficked. They're very highly susceptible to trafficking, and so they have programs to help people transition into adulthood. They've got schools, they've got scholarship programs to send street kids who are living on the streets to school, and then from there even on to university, so they can get educated and help themselves in their lives and help their communities when they come back. And so they do really great work. They are a Christian organization, so if you'd like to give to them, donate button right there, and after that you guys can buy some Velox 18 crap. All right, so now we can roll the music. Roll the music. '21, a day away, and so my goals. These are my goals for this year, guys. Goal number one: get the truck. Right? That's already been stated in all the previous videos. That's happening. The second thing is I want to take my son Miles, who is my oldest son. He's 16. He's a junior in high school, and I want to take him to a few different universities on some college trips. So I really want to take him, reward him for all of his hard work, and set up a trip to go and look at some schools that he wants to go to. The third thing is I want to start my authority, which includes a number of different things, but basically that would be leaving Silva and going out on my own. So that would be getting my own insurance policy, my own DOT and MC numbers, buying my own trailer, and getting my own freight. There was one more thing, but I can't think of it right now. So I'm gonna pause the camera. I'm gonna wait for this hose to finish unloading, and if I remember what the fourth thing is that I wanted to share with you guys, then I'll turn it back on. If not, those are the goals that you get. Okay, guys, I just remembered. I turned the camera off, and then I was like, man, what was it? Duh, it's YouTube. I wanted to get to 1,000 subscribers, and get all the hours watched that need to be watched so that I could get monetized, so I could put some ads on there, because I know you guys want to see some ads. Everyone wants to see some Metamucil ads. Come on, I know it. All right, so those were my goals. Pretty simple stuff. And what we'll do is during this video, we're gonna keep track of where we were able to accomplish those goals, and what happened along the way to get us to our goals. And well, we got to start first off was January 4th. This truck right here, this truck El Hueso, rolled across the assembly line. It was my dream truck. It is my dream truck, still is. Love this truck. Still want to do some things, some little minor things to it, but as far as the way it was built, it's basically my dream truck. I mean, I could do a little longer wheelbase, I could do a little, but no, this is my dream truck, all right? And so basically, that's what happened. I mean, it didn't take very long for me to get into, to cross off one thing. And maybe that seems a little silly because I was already in the process. I'd already ordered the truck. And so January 4th was just the day that it rolled across the assembly line. But I had so many delays on this truck. I had been waiting years. I was on a waiting list for a trade-in program with the state. They ran out of funds. I got approved, but they ran out of funds. I had to wait for it to get refunded by the government for me to be able to apply to get the funds. And so anyway, it took so much longer than I thought. So at like 1 year ago, I just thought this may never happen, but it did. It did. And so yeah, that's the first goal accomplished. Boom. January 4th. Didn't take long at all. So here's the design. Check it out. Yeah, we went black and chrome on everything. We got the Velox 18 sticker. Now there's a couple things that are gonna look different than this design. I changed my mind on the bumper. It's still gonna be an 18-inch bumper, but it's gonna be rolled edges instead of the boxed end, and there's gonna be a couple lights on the corners. And then also the battery box. I actually got a slightly different box than the battery box that's on there, and they're going to be matching on both the driver's side and the passenger side. They're going to be kind of a lower profile toolbox rather than the battery box, and they're not that much different, but it is a small difference. But other than that, this truck should look almost exactly like the truck that I get built January 4th in Texas. They're going to ship it out by the end of January. It'll be in Stockton, California, and it's going to be in the shop there for however long it needs to be in the shop for them to finish it up, get all those extra panels on, hang the pipes on it, get it all cherried out, ready to rock and roll so that I can be rolling it into 2021. All right, so while we were on our way to having that first goal accomplished, we had the dream truck getting built, all that good stuff. I decided, you know what? I think that this truck right here is going to bring in a lot of attention on YouTube. So I had set that goal for 1,000 subscribers. And that's when you can start monetizing your videos. You got to get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours of people actually watching your videos for 4,000 hours, which I thought was crazy. I didn't think I was going to hit that very well. But I decided, you know what? I got to try for this. I got to do something. I got to come up with an idea. So I had this silly idea to make a couple videos, kind of poking fun at some of the bigger YouTube channels in the trucking space. And so that's what I did. I made these videos. Maybe you guys remember them. Maybe that's where some of you got turned on to my channel, because it worked. We got over 1,000 subscribers right after these videos. Check them out. But Tank's my youngest. He's usually awake first. His brothers, Humvee and Apache helicopter, they're still sleeping, I'm sure. But yeah, let's get this day going and take a look at these load boards. All right. If you haven't yet, check out justtrucking.shop. Oh, OBS. I forgot. I'm supposed to say it. We're doing the OBS giveaway at least 15 times in each video. And so I just got to say, you know, justtrucking.shop, OBS giveaway, 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 justtrucking.shop. Hi guys, welcome to Driven Trucking. My name is Brian, for those of you who don't know, and this is my custom emblem. Try and put this in every video I have because it's pretty much the only cool thing on my truck. This video, once again, is sponsored by Trucker Tools. So if you want to be a trucker tool like me, hey, what's
up, everybody? This is Dooner Livingstone and the Traveling Man. And I yell. I don't know why I'm yelling. I yell all the time. I yell when I'm narrating a video in my office. I yell. That's just what I do. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Just a North Georgia boy here trying to look at the DAT load board. We're going to find some loads today. We're going to check out the freight hubs because we can find the high freight volumes. We're going to find the high freight rates. Free is free and don't haul cheap. Oh, misspelled that one real bad. Oh, man. All right, there we go. All right. I got my reflective vest on, dude. Reflective vest, dude. Got my reflective vest, dude. Hey, Big Cliff. Hey, Big Cliff. Hey, he got his reflective vest too, dude. He got his... Hey, Big Cliff, you got your DOT tape? Yeah. I get excited, dude. I get so excited, I got to walk off camera, dude. I got to walk off camera. I got to walk off camera. I'm too excited, dude. I'm too excited. We trucking, man.
What's up, bro? Welcome back to Wild Beard Trucking. I got the lighting, bro. I got everything, bro. I got it set up, bro. I got the setup, bro. I got my sunglasses, dude. Yeah, I wear my sunglasses, dude. My Ray-Bans, bro. Inside, bro. I wear them inside, dude. I wear my sunglasses at night, bro. Just like the song, dude. All right, so we hit 1,000 subscribers, so we got another goal down, and we hadn't quite taken delivery of the truck yet. We didn't get delivery of the truck until the end of March. So in the meantime, the beginning of all last year, I was still running as an owner-operator leased onto a carrier and running hazmat tankers. And I was renting a truck from them because my other truck was in the process of getting traded in. I didn't want to end up having to pour more money into it and all this other stuff. So I was renting a truck. I had money coming out of my ears to rent the truck from them and still try and make a living for my family. And but it was still kind of hard to leave over there. It kind of was. It kind of was. But all through that time of running for them, I was preparing my mind, getting ready for getting out on my own authority. So that was the direction we were headed as of the end of March, beginning of April. That's when all that started.
We're going on a sulfur hunt. We've got one big truck. We've got 18 wheels. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. Gus has got me singing, going on a bear hunt everywhere I go, everything I do. I got 10 forward gears. I'm coming up with my own trucking version. Maybe I'll do like a whole trucking going on a bear hunt one of these days just for Gus. I don't know, we'll see. We gotta get rolling though, we gotta get these loads. All right, we are loading. We got everything going. 52,100 pounds of molten sulfur going through that hose down into the pit. We got to turn in our bill and keep on trucking. But I gotta use this porta potty. All right, but you can't come in here with me. Nope, you can't come in here. You can't come in. Weirdos. All right, guys. So last day as an owner-operator at Silva Trucking. Last day as a sub-hauler. Last day that I'm not a carrier. I'm starting my own authority. Gonna have my own carrier. And but first, I want to talk to you guys a little bit on our way to get our first load. Just about how I'm feeling right now. About to on the precipice. We're on the precipice. Anyway. So that's my purpose for this video, was just kind of, just say, hey man, I'm kind of scared about this. I'm excited. I'm nervous. I'm anxious, a little scared, but stoked. And, being on the last day of my time here at Silva Trucking kind of just highlights that this is it, man. Like
we're like fully jumping off, off the diving board into the deep end. We're like, we're 100%, like we're all in. There's no going back. There's no, kind of backpedaling out of this one, man. We're in it. We are in it.
All right, so now we're getting to the fun part of the year. The very end of March 29th, I believe, was when my authority went active. I got the truck on like March 30th, I believe. And so we got the authority and the truck all in one fell swoop, and we got to go and take delivery of the truck. Probably one of the best days of my life was going and taking delivery of El Hueso over there at Peterbilt in Stockton. And the whole family came along, except for Miles, but the whole family was there. Man, we just had a blast getting to see that truck, getting to see it for the first time, sit in it, smell it, taste it. No, I didn't bite it, but everything. It was just an amazing experience. So yeah, check out what happened on that day. I mean, still, like I said, one of my favorite memories in my life was that day. All right, hey, what's going on? We are on our way to go pick up the Peterbilt El Hueso. There it is.
Oh, you see all the cool cars?
Wow, she's
Front, then it just looks real traditional, like right. Well, it being against the grill screen, it stands out.
really cool, huh, bud? The grill.
You want me to open it?
Over this?
Yeah. We watch Peterbilt Steve a lot.
Oh, do you?
Oh, yes, he does. So he knows the deal. You open up and you check it out. Look, want to see the engine? Want to check it out, buddy? We'll do it. You want to help? You want to help? Here it comes. Ooh, buddy. This is like your own Peterbilt Steve right now.
All right, so then we went on our way to getting our first load the very next week. I mean, it didn't take long. I didn't have a trailer, so I was running power only, and I got a load off the DAT load board, went and grabbed it in Modesto, went and swapped trailers with a guy down in Bakersfield, and then just came right back to Modesto, and we knocked that thing out and got our first load under our belt right there at the beginning of April. All right, guys, we are ready for our first load, her maiden voyage. It's time to make money with this beast. So right here, I was like, yoo-hoo, my first load, woo! Had to stop to get something to eat, and I own this thing, guys. I own it. All right, the second load got me a little crazy. It was this dumb load where the customer canceled like most of the load, so I went and delivered part of it. So there was 2 drops, and then I was supposed to take the empty trailer down to Southern California actually. But then they canceled part of the load, so I had to return it to the shipper, and it was just this long ordeal waiting for some return authorization number. I don't know. It was ridiculous. But it was a convoy load. They ended up paying me pretty well for it, but I lost my mind. I was 5150 for that time out there in Santa Clara, waiting for them to sort it all out. I lost myself. All right, so I'm back at the shipper, Owens Corning, Santa Clara. And I'm gonna drop the trailer, but I need like a RA, return authorization or something like that number. So Convoy texted me that we're gonna send you a number when we get it, and so I'm just chilling. Been here about 30 minutes.
All right, so we've been here for 2 hours now. So I spent 2 hours here last night waiting for the computer system. Got my load, went and slept, made one delivery of like 8 bundles of insulation. And now they told me to bring the rest of it back, and I'm waiting for a number from them. It's been 2 hours. And I just need a number so I can drop the trailer. I don't know who generates that number. I don't know where it's coming from, but I'm waiting on Convoy to give me this number so that I can drop the trailer. Hour number 3. Hour number 3. 2 hours last night, 3 hours today. Still no RA number. I think we're gonna call this video the waiting game. But hey, I'm not burning any fuel. They're paying me full rate. It's still good, right? 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 I don't know. I'm a truck driver. I mean, I'm a small business owner, right? But I'm a truck driver. And yeah, part of me wants to be cruising down the 101 right now with my windows down, with the wind in my hair. You know what I mean? Just gonna stand here and watch me burn. But it's alright because I like the way it hurts. I see a little silhouette over a man. Scaramouche, let me do the fandango. Thunderbolt of lightning, very, very frightening me. Galileo, Figaro. Blame it all on my roots. I showed up in boots and ruined your black tie affair. The last one to know, the last one to show, I was the last one you thought you'd see there. 7 a.m. walk in the money, my head got feeling green and nicotine and dorsal up, I couple of dope, let the rest the thing with the green. This is what happens when you make me sit in one spot for too long. The songs just start. That's what happens. I can't control it. I cannot control it. I don't even know the words of most of those songs. I just know some words and a little bit of the melody, and I just sing it. Like, what is Scaramouche? Scaramouche. I don't know. I don't know. And what about the Bone Thugs? You couldn't tell me. I don't know. But it's pretty much how the song goes. 3.5 hours. 4 hours later. Still waiting. All right, man. 5 hours.
All right, so yeah, I was stuck doing power only for the first couple months of my authority. Didn't have a trailer, so power only is when you use your truck and you hook up to other people's trailers. So I was out there looking for Amazon, Uber Freight, Convoy. I did work for Swift. They had a lot of power only loads, and I also did work for 10 Roads Logistics. And they hauled the U.S. mail. So I was out there running U.S. mail for 10 Roads. I got a lot of comments about that in particular, why I stopped doing that. But the reason why I stopped doing that was I ended up buying my own trailer. And even though I had started out thinking I was going to buy a drive-in, I ended up buying myself a reefer. And kind of happy about that, actually. Kind of happy about that. Good morning. Welcome back to Trucking California with Velox 18. We are gonna haul our first load with our own trailer. It's mine. It's my trailer. We'll just walk around this this reefer real quick while I'm waiting on a phone call to see what my actual pickup number is. Check my fuel real quick. Cool. All right, let's take a look at this reefer. I'm gonna spin you guys around. All right, so we got the Thermo King. And we got this S600. See there, we're at 5 degrees, 4.6. So Vanguard trailer. It's got the black skirts to match El Hueso. Got a couple little scuffs on it. It's a used trailer. This is probably the most worrisome of the
of the little marks. It's superficial, but it's you know, it's what keeps it from being perfect. I wish it was perfect, but we've got the tire inflation system, and they just put new hoses on there, so should be good. Should be good. We got Mark going by. That's what that noise is. Lots of noises this morning. So yeah, this trailer. I know people are going to ask me how much. So $57,000 was the sticker price. So yes, sticker prices of this setup is over $250,000. Yes, I financed most of it, and yes, now I need to make some money. I know.
And I did start making good, money, some decent money. I ended up making good money, and I started learning, what lanes I liked, and also what loads I liked, and maybe some that I didn't like this load right here.
So it's a load of plants going to Home Depots. So I rolled the dice on this one, guys. I rolled the dice because I saw dollar signs. All right, so they put it on for $4,600. So I got it for $4,600. So I'm here in San Marcos, California, just beautiful up in the hills, kind of northeast of San Diego, north of San Diego, and it's beautiful here, man. It's awesome. It's like 71 degrees outside, blue skies, palm trees everywhere. They're growing palm trees to send everywhere else. Anyway, and so I got 10 drops though, guys. 10 drops, 10 different Home Depots. Straight loading by hand. Straight up hand loading the whole thing. They got like 5 guys inside. They got a couple Kubotas out here. A few guys out here loading the Kubotas. It's an awesome process. All right, so I'm here at my first stop. I've already unloaded most of this stops, and I'll tell you what, I'm not gonna need to go to the gym today. I was under the impression they were gonna put pallets up in there. I would load the pallets, and then they would pallet jack them down and set them down. But the dude just dropped off 8 pallets and said, "See you later." So I'm moving them to the back of the trailer, stepping down. That's why I got this door closed, so I can step down safely. And then I'll open it back up and get the stuff that I stacked in front right there. But anyway, so I get it all within reaching distance, pull it out, and then so I'm touching it twice, moving it to the back and then palletizing it. So this is gonna be harder than I thought. This is gonna be way hard, guys, but it's good. I needed exercise today, right? I need to lose some weight. Look at that. Yeah. All right, let's do this. Finish this one off. All right, guys. So we're at our 5th stop, and I don't know how much more we're gonna get off today. This might be it, because the next store is kind of a longer jog away, and we've got quite a bit left, and my back is done. But you just gotta do what you gotta do. So yeah, wait for them to bring me some pallets, and we'll rock and roll on this thing. Let's do it. All right, hey, good morning, everybody. So we spent the night in Chico, and then delivered first thing in the morning this morning at 6 a.m. So it's now about 8 o'clock, and I'm up here in Red Bluff. We're about to get unloaded. This is stop number 9. So my back is just about done. I got 2 more stops to go, Red Bluff and then Redding. And yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do this load again. All right, just got done with the last freaking stop. 10 stops. Oh, I gotta hold the wheel. 10 stops. 10 stops. My back is killing me. We're headed south.
All right, so by this point, we had hit 3 of our 4 goals for 2021, right? We had started our own authority, we had gotten the truck, and we had hit 1,000 subscribers. So 3 out of my 4 goals were knocked out. Well, just after the 90-day mark of having my own authority, me and Miles set out on a cross-country trip to go and look at a bunch of different colleges and universities that he thought he might be interested in going to. And we were able to go on this long trip, just me and my boy, 17 years old. His last year living in the house, you know, as a kid. And so really blessed to have that opportunity to go with him all across the country. And man, we had a blast. I mean, we had fun. We stayed in hotels because I got a little small sleeper. You know, we don't got the double bunks or none of that. So we stayed in hotels the whole time. We ended up deadheading a ton of deadheading around. I wasn't able to find the loads that connected the schools as well as I thought I would. I thought I was going to be able to do a little bit better, but we did okay. And like I said, we had a blast. It was, as far as trucking goes, like loads and stuff, that was the best trip. The highlight of my year as a trucker and as a father and as a husband. Like that trip, by far my favorite. You know, I said taking delivery of the truck was like my favorite day, and it is. But as far as like my favorite trip, my favorite like event, my favorite thing that I did this year that I actually, you know, made a plan and did, was that trip with Miles. It was amazing. Yeah, we had a blast. So anyway, that's what we did just after the 90-day mark, right there in July. We left on the 4th of July and we headed east, and man, we had a blast.
I got this guy with me. Where you at? There you are. And oh, they're leaving. They're saying bye. Bye. We're gonna be gone for 3 weeks. Just me and this guy touring some colleges, and I'm gonna be working in the truck at the same time. It's gonna be hectic, it's gonna be crazy, and you guys are coming along for the ride. For now, we just started heading east on Interstate 40. We made it through the desert in California, got all the way to the Colorado River, or the Colorado River because it's so rad. Crossed over the Colorado River into Arizona, and this day we went all the way from Barstow to Albuquerque, New Mexico. We'll cross over into New Mexico here, and then we woke up the next morning. We just kept on trucking right into Texas, and then hey, we had to stop and check out the Cadillac Ranch in Amarillo. This is both more impressive and less impressive than I thought it would be. I don't know how that is, but it is. All right, so we trucked it across the panhandle of Texas, straight on into Oklahoma where the wind blows, and then trucked it into Arkansas the next day. Arkansas. It's not your Kansas, it's Arkansas. And straight across Arkansas to the mighty Mississippi River. The bridge was still out in Memphis, so we had to cross the bridge over here on the 55, and it took forever. And this area between Nashville and Knoxville was probably my favorite part of the entire drive. I mean, Cookville, Crossville, that whole area was just amazing. Alright, so after spending the night in East Tennessee, we crossed over into Virginia so we could make our delivery in Salem, Virginia. Alright, so we made our way down all through the evening time, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, through Atlanta, and then down to Alabama. The original plan, if we hadn't been held up for 10.5 hours, was to stop at Clemson University on this day, but we had to cancel that because it took 10.5 hours to get loaded. Dang it. And so anyway, that school is still very high on my son's list, but another school that's high is Auburn University, so we got to go down there and hang out there for 4 days. And we went golfing one day. Had to rent some clubs because I didn't bring any clubs with me. Got to walk around Jordan-Hare Stadium, see Bo Jackson statue. It was a lot of fun, man. A lot of fun in Auburn.
So that trip was amazing. If you want to see the whole recap video of that trip, you can go and search Trucking America with Velox 18. You'll see me and Miles' face on the thumbnail of the recap video on that. But I can't go into all the detail of that whole trip, but it was fun. We had a blast, but right before and right after that trip, we actually had 2 truck shows that we went to. The first one was the Souza Memorial Truck Show right here in Merced, like 15 minutes away from the house. It was on Father's Day. My dad and my mom got to be there. My brother from Southern California got to come up, and we just had a blast. It was awesome. We had a super fun time. The nighttime, the light show on that truck show was just like out of this world. I mean, it blew my mind. We were out there and just it was a blast. It was a party. It was a big rig party. It just I didn't think that people were gonna stop, and I don't think they did for like until the wee hours of the morning. They just kept it going. But check it out. And then the second show was Frenchie's truck show up in Red Bluff, California, which is a lot further away, but it had so many rad trucks there. I mean, it was a crazy truck show. We had Phil Miller of YouTube fame. We had Trucking for Race Cars, the YouTube channel. Cameron had his truck there, and because I was there without my family, I ended up hanging out with Cameron a lot that weekend. Got to know him a little bit better. He's a super rad guy. Loved hanging out with him. Made me feel young again. He's like 10 years younger than me, 12 years younger than me, something like that. So I'd hang out with these young cats. I could fit in, all my gray hair. No, but anyway, had a blast up there at Frenchie's too, even though it was hotter than hell. And like literally, that's why I said that, because it's like literally hotter than Hades. So that was a bummer, but we ended up hanging out inside of a reefer trailer for part of the day, kind of got recuperated. So thank you, High Sierra Trucking, High Sierra Transport. Oh, I forget. But anyway, High Sierra, you guys like saved my life literally by cooling me off and keeping me cool in the trailer. But anyway, we had a blast up there, and that was those truck shows. Both of those truck shows were just super fun times. I loved them. They were awesome. I look forward to doing more truck shows in the future. Hey, maybe once we're out in Tennessee, maybe we'll end up doing that semi-casual truck show up there. That would be fun. That would be cool. So anyway, had a blast.
All right, this here is one of my favorite trucks in the whole show, and it just so happens to be this man's right here. If you guys don't know, I put him on my community page a couple times, shared out his channel, but he's got a channel called Trucking for Cars. Race cars. Trucking for race cars. Trucking for race cars. But this is the Peterbilt. So I talked to Cameron right here when he was ordering this truck. He ordered it just after I ordered mine, and so we were talking about some of the specs, and man, it is truly an amazing truck. Look at it. Look at this step. Look at this step. Look at it. All right, so this is one of Phil Miller's trucks. This is actually an older one. There's a YouTube video about this, a rolling CB interview done by Big Rig Videos. This one is a very popular video on YouTube for those of you who don't know. But he got rid of the cream one he built, and he built this one more recently. And I don't think that Big Rig Videos has gotten a hold of this one yet. There's Cameron again. He's got to take a video of this truck because this truck is bad.
And right after we got back from that trip, kind of right around the Frenchie's Truck Show time frame, I ended up doing these chicken loads with a local broker, and they pick up like 5 minutes from my yard. And I did them so often that some of you guys started calling me the Chicken King, El Pollo Loco. I don't know. I had a lot of nicknames during that time because I just kept hauling these chicken loads, man. I loved them. We're Foster Farms chickens. All right, I'm over here at Foster's Farms. Foster's Farms chickens. You know, I eat a lot of chicken, but I never like the way these chicken planes smell, man. It's enough to make you think maybe I don't want to eat this stuff. I don't know, man. I don't know. But we just checked in. It was about I think it was a 4-mile drive from my yard. So the Foster's Farms sunset, baby. If it wasn't for the foul smell, it would be but we're just waiting over here, waiting for that light to turn red and for the trailer to start rocking and shaking. Come on. So you know, as you guys saw on load number 2, sometimes if you leave me sitting around a little while, like the chicken place did on this day, I can go a little crazy. So yeah, one day I just decided to do Friday night chicken lights.
It's time for Friday Night Chicken Lights!
Down! Blue 22! Blue 22! 51's the mic! 51's the mic! Set up! Man, this guy backed right into our field. Can you believe that? He backed right into our field for our Friday night chicken lights. Friday night chicken lights got destroyed by Lauro Lopez Logistics. Shh. Thanks, bro. Messing me up, man.
And sometimes if I have too much time on my hands over there, I'll just get a little preachy and stand up on my soapbox, preach my sermon.
All right, porta potty etiquette. These porta potties are at most of our shippers and receivers, right? We get stuck with rent-a-cans all the time. Now, if you guys are like me and you hate them and you're tired of walking in and just smelling this just disgusting, nastiness, all right? Here's a trick. You see that little pipe coming out the top? You see that? That actually vents all the poop particles and the gases and the smelly stuff out the top so that you don't smell it inside, so long as you actually close the lid when you're done using the restroom. Yeah, it's a miracle. They've created a way to prevent porta potties from smelling inside. And all you gotta do is close the damn lid, all right? So that's your porta potty etiquette lesson for the day. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Close the damn lid. It smells much better when you do. All right, and then we got to August and we started doing this idea I had been kicking around with some other YouTubers for a while, and we started doing the Great Freight Race. It was a 6-week contest, 6 contestants, all types of different freight types and business models for trucking, all competing to see who could take home the most money during that 6-week contest and who would end up winning a chicken dinner, because I was the Chicken King. And I thought that was appropriate to have a winner chicken dinner. But anyway, so we started doing that that contest right there in August, and it was good. It was good. It didn't draw as much attention as I thought it might, but it was still fun. All right, hey, welcome back to Trucking California with Velox 18. I told you guys it was gonna happen. The Great Freight Race is here, and it's starting August 23rd. We're gonna have an introduction video here. I want you guys to get to know all the contestants in this race, and I want you guys to get to know who they are. So I'm just gonna let them introduce themselves.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Nomadic Brit, part of the Great Freight Race. Leased on with this little small company. This is what I drive, a 2016 Black Cascadia mid-roof. Supporting this. What areas do I cover? Currently, I can choose my load, so I cover all areas. I'm a tart like that. I go where the money is. Winter time, I stay south because I get a bit girly. But anyway, back to the thing. Taking on these people in the Great Freight Race, and may the British win.
What up, y'all? This is Larry with BT Trucking and my ugly duck Freightliner. I have a 53-foot dry van trailer owner-operator. I run out of California, and I run pretty much West Coast, Colorado West. Stay in that kind of lanes, and we're joining the Great Freight Race, and I wish y'all to join us, watch it, and have fun out here. And good luck to the rest of you guys too, all right? Have a good one.
Hi, I'm Alice.
I'm Martin, and
We're trucking together.
This is our 2009 W900 Kenworth with over 1 million miles on it.
And we are leased with a carrier hauling dry van freight that's all lightweight on a dedicated lane from Sacramento, California to Denver, Colorado 2 times a week.
And our business motto and objective is just to make a bunch of money.
Yep, we're out here for the money.
What's going on, everybody? This is Nevada Trucking and Trails here. This is our 2022 Peterbilt 389. We're part of the Great Freight Race. Me and my wife, we're gonna put our numbers on the glass and see who's gonna win. Just a little background, 88% leased onto a carrier out of Las Vegas. We've been company drivers with them for a few years. They bought me this beautiful truck, interest-free loan. Couldn't be in a more blessed situation, and we're very blessed to be a part of this race and bring you guys some information. Come along, let's see who wins, and let's have some fun.
Guys, I'm Nomad Trucker. Welcome to the channel. I'm currently leased on at Landstar, pulling their dry vans between Kansas City to Pennsylvania. The name of the game, grossing the most. That's what we're out here to do, make that money. So, let's go.
All right, so those are the contestants, and me, of course. I'm a contestant as well. I'm not just a host, I'm a contestant.
All right. So, are you guys ready to see the reveal of the numbers?
You just tell them I won. It's fine.
All right, let's see if I can share my screen. Let's share screen.
This is on this phone now.
Let's see. All right. You guys ready? Are you guys ready for the big reveal? Are you guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. There it is.
Which one?
I don't say anything. Oh,
Okay.
there it is.
Did it pop up?
I won.
Oh, nice.
I won the
All
silver.
right.
Yeah, there it is.
There
You're
it
gonna have
is.
to say it though, because I can't see that.
Okay. So
Wow.
So in the teams division, we had Nevada Trucking and Trails with $57,122 over the 6 weeks of take home. Yeah, whoop whoop.
Good job. Good
Trucking
job.
together with their just about 50K in their paid off truck. I mean, just nailing it. So you guys both. I mean, and look, if we cut yours in half, you'd be right there.
They made 57,000.
With us, so I feel like the cutting it in half would almost have worked. But all that says, so the solos, Nomadic Brit came through in the last week with the win. Big winner
Nice
chicken
job,
dinner.
dude. Nice job.
So the Schneider, Schneider just clapped on all of us, and made Landstar look bad.
Pumpkin
Look
show
really
you guys.
I was at home for 2 weeks. All right. All right. It doesn't look that bad.
Like kind of had down at the bottom for the last place by like $100.
Yeah. So that is what in the last week my $1,700 take home was. It ended up biting me in the butt because Larry came up and jumped up ahead of me by $300. Yep.
No, I
Nice.
want to back. This isn't only just about winning too. It's. I mean, there's a little competition in there, but it's really to give you guys an aspect of what you could do in situations unique to each one of us. So
exactly.
Absolutely.
Having a truck versus paid for a truck, but you also got to take into the fact that they're only running 3 or 4 days as well.
Yeah, that's why they're killing it. I mean, I'm so impressed with you guys.
And I am actually really shocked that Landstar and Snyder did so well when me and Nick, when we were sitting there as owner operators and own our own authority, and just how much they, how much more, with Matt staying home for 2 weeks even,
Yeah, well, I think Landstar and Schneider have been in business a little longer than us.
Yeah, but
as far as on their authorities stuff.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You are looking at the last placed finisher of the guy who started the contest. So I started it, I hosted it, and I finished it last. But it wasn't for lack of trying. I even took a trip out to Minnesota to try to make a little more revenue. There was a week where it was kind of lower rates here in California, and I said, shoot, I'm just gonna go out to Minnesota. And that trip was awesome. Every time that I went and took a long trip across the country or to a new part of the country, I just loved it. I loved it. And this trip was no different. I got to see a ton of cool places all the way out. I went out I-80 all the way out to Minnesota and had a blast. Hey, welcome back to Trucking California with Velox 18. I am in Cheyenne, Wyoming. What is up with that? Where the heck am I? All right, and I decided to stop and get something to eat because I was texting a friend who grew up in Nebraska, and I said, hey, just thinking of you driving through your state. Love you guys. They're good friends from church, and I haven't talked to them in a while. And she said, oh, are you gonna stop at Arunza? They're only in Nebraska. And I said, now I am. So I found one that's here by this Walmart Supercenter. All right, so went in there and asked my friend what to order. She said Arunza with cheese. I'd never heard of Arunza. So I don't know, it's pretty good. Look at it. It's got fresh baked bread. That bread is really good. It's like light, fluffy. It's really good. And what else? What else did it have? Oh yeah, so it's kind of like a sloppy Joe minus like the sauce. So it's ground beef, but then in the ground beef is like the
It's got onions and like cabbage. And so, but it's kind of, think of a Sloppy Joe Hot Pocket, but with like fresh baked bread. It's pretty dang good, dude. Pretty good. I've never heard of that sandwich, never heard of that restaurant. Just had my friends suggest it. And then I was reading through some comments as I was eating at Runza's, and one of you guys recommended that I should stop at Runza when I go through Nebraska. So there I was, El Gordo Velox, eating a Runza with cheese. What is going on? Welcome back to Trucking Nebraska with Velox 18. Trucking California with Velox 18. I'm in Nebraska, so it feels like Trucking Nebraska with Velox 18. We are here at Bosselman's Travel Center in Grand Island, Nebraska. Hey, welcome back to Trucking California with Velox 18. I am in Shakopee, Minnesota, a long ways from California. And they say you should learn something new every single day, right? Well, today I learned that this town is pronounced Shakopee, Minnesota, and not Shakopee, like I was calling it in my previous video. So we made it out to Minnesota, made our delivery, made another pickup, and then instead of coming back I-80 the same way I went out there, I decided I would, because I was up in St. Cloud, Minnesota, so I decided, you know what? Just about the same amount of timing if I just run out 94 West. So I ran out Interstate 94, and that was cool. I really liked that, especially the part where I dropped down from Montana through this little chunk of Idaho and into Utah. It was a rad drive. Rad drive. All right, so I stopped over here in Fargo, North Dakota. Hey, welcome back to Trucking California with Velox 18. I am dang near Bismarck, North Dakota. All right, we made it over here to the Bonneville Salt Flats, so I'm gonna go take a walk out there and see what it's all about. I don't know, it's kind of fun, right? Tourist Velox. Let's go. All right, welcome back to Trucking California with Velox 18. We are finally back at our yard, 2,175 miles later. We dropped off our load in Shakopee, Minnesota, 2,175 miles ago. Then we went and picked up this load that we got in the truck in St. Cloud, Minnesota. Drove it across I-94, down through some pretty country down there in Montana, Idaho, cut down through Salt Lake, I-15, and then of course 80. So yeah, definitely enjoyed the longer trips, and although the great freight race was over and I had definitely lost last place in my own contest, I wanted to take another long trip. It was another time where the California freight wasn't working out so good. I was kind of looking around and couldn't find a load that would work for me, and then I saw a load pop up, so I decided, you know what, time to take another long trip. Let's do this. All right, it is 3 o'clock. It's time for us to go trucking. I'm ready to go get on the road, man. We got a long haul. And I was kind of doing the math when I was at home, and I'm like, that's gonna be I don't think I can make that appointment, but we'll see. I'll figure it out when I'm getting loaded. All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Trucking California with Velox 18. That is Elway. So my name is Nick. We are trucking out to Mississippi. We're just in between King City and Paso Robles in California, and we didn't get very far from where we got loaded last night. All right, we're trucking right along here in fast motion, and I just wanted to talk to you guys. I kind of did the numbers on this as far as the mileage goes, and I was telling you guys, this load's pretty much set up with the expectation of running on these exempt rules. Basically, so I'll just explain it to you. So I got about roughly 29-30 hours of driving to do. It's just over 2,000 miles. It was like 2,100 miles when we left, but now we're just under 2,000 miles left. When you figure in Central Time, this load has to be delivered in 40 hours. So according to my math,
we needed to put the hammer down, like way down. And we needed to hustle to get out there. Like hustle.
Man, we're getting to Amarillo. That's right. Amarillo by morning. So yeah, it's 5:15 a.m. Central Time, which would be 3:15 a.m. Back in California. So yeah, we did a 20-hour day. It's crazy. We're outlawing it, but it's legal.
And then from Amarillo, we had to continue east and southeast to try and get down to Robert, Louisiana in time for our appointment. And we'll catch up with me when I was right there in Wichita Falls.
I got a phone call. That's what I was going to tell you guys. And that phone call was from the broker. And they said, how's it going? Where you at? I said, Wichita Falls. And they said, okay, cool. So everything's going good for your Saturday delivery? And I said, yeah. I said, well, Friday and Saturday, right? Friday, in Louisiana, and then Saturday's the final delivery. So she goes, no, it's Saturday and Sunday. And I said, are you sure? Because I've been thinking this whole time that's Friday and Saturday. She goes, no, it's been Saturday and Sunday since we sent you the rate confirmation. I said, all right, hold on. So I went back and I looked, and I'm like, and she said, let me see if I can change the appointment time for you. She said, do you want to keep them Saturday and Sunday, or do you want Friday, Saturday? I said, I want Friday, Saturday. Now that I'm now that I pulled a 20-hour day, I'm running this COVID exemption. I feel so hardcore right now. I feel like an outlaw trucker, old school trucker. I feel like I'm connecting with like real trucking right now, right? None of this pansy ass little, sorry, should I say that? I don't think I can say that. None of this little, weenie. That's not any better. Why is weenie acceptable but pansy ass isn't? I don't know. Anyway, needless to say, I'm waiting for her phone call back.
And she never called back. She didn't call back. So we got to the gate at the Walmart Distribution Center in Robert, Louisiana, a day early. And we got turned around right there, right where we stood. We got turned around. That was a little bit of a bummer.
We are here in Louisiana. And man, if you didn't watch my previous video, you need to go do that. It's the video about having the wrong appointment in Louisiana. Yep. So I've been sitting here at this truck stop all day long, chilling, because I ain't got nothing else to do. I was 25 hours early for my appointment, but you gotta go watch that other video to get all of that. But just when I think I couldn't get any dumber, I went and did something like this and totally redeemed myself. Just when I thought I couldn't get any dumber, I went and did something like this and totally redeemed myself, all right? So I totally redeemed myself. Maybe not I redeemed myself, but nevertheless, things are working out, all right? And I'm gonna tell you why. Because I had a load pre-booked, but because I was wrong about my appointment days, I lined up the load to pick up. It was supposed to pick up today. And obviously I still have freight on the trailer today, so I couldn't make the pickup today because I messed up the appointment times on this load I'm on. So I had to call Coyote and cancel that. Well, then I started looking for a load. Like, man, I gotta find a load. To start getting me heading west. Like, I had pre-booked some stuff and all that. Like, I thought I was gonna piecemeal my way back west. I was gonna start with this load from West Memphis to Oklahoma, and I was gonna get like almost $2,000 to do that one, and then I was gonna find something else from Oklahoma, North Texas, Dallas area, and get further west, maybe to Phoenix, maybe to Vegas, I don't know. So I was doing all that, planning all that, and then everything went to crap. Well, now I got another load, and it's a good one, and it picks up tomorrow evening, so Sunday evening. Picks up in Covington, Tennessee. If you guys remember Covington, Tennessee from some previous videos, maybe you'll remember what happened over there with me. But things should be better this time. If you know reefer, you've been around a little bit, you know Covington, Tennessee, there's really only one thing over there that I'd probably be picking up, so you know what it is. I'll make the rest of you guys wait. But anyway, we got a decent load and it's going to Vegas. So I'm happy. I'm more happy with the new load than I was with the old load. How about that? So that's how I redeem myself. Things are gonna work out.
That's right. And things did work out, because by the time I got back from that trip, I think it was my best trip on a per mile basis out of all the trips I had done, the longer trips, long hauls. So yeah, that one wasn't so bad. The silver lining of getting, being a day early over there and messing up on my pre-booking my other load because it was overlapping and all of that. It all worked out because we ended up being able to make more money and have a better rate per mile and better revenue for that trip than I would have if I had gotten to get everything off a day early and all of that good stuff. So yeah, kind of happy about it. But yeah, we ended up coming back and getting some more direct customer freight than I planned on. I wasn't planning on any direct customer freight in the first year, but reaching out to the customers I had reached out to, we ended up getting some loads.
Hey, good morning. Welcome back to Trucking California with Velox 18. Hey, it is Sunday morning. It is the Lord's Day. And man, I got to go to work. I'm going to be missing church this morning. And well, it's just I got direct customer freight, so it was hard to say no.
And yeah, I didn't say no. I never say no. I always say yes. So I end up hauling about a dozen loads by the end of the year for my own customers, which is crazy because yeah, I'm just a new guy, one truck operation, and so I can honestly say I got my own customers. It's pretty cool.
All right, good morning everybody. Welcome back to Trucking California with Velox 18. What are you staring at? Why are you looking at me like that? Oh, because I'm naked. Yeah, my face is naked. And time to shave that scraggly, nasty beard. We're back to being baby-faced. And it's time to get in the truck and run another one of these local loads for the direct customer. We're gonna go run over to Gilroy today, and then we gotta look for some more loads. So let's get in the truck and roll down the road, roll the music, let's go!
So all in all, we ended up hauling about 100 loads, actually over 100 loads on my own authority from April through the end of the year. And there's a lot of miles put down, a lot of lessons learned, but most of all, there's a lot of silliness. A lot of silliness. I don't know, just sometimes silly things come out of my mouth, and usually when I'm kind of tired or when I'm waiting around a lot, I just kind of lose my mind a little bit. And so anyway, I'm gonna start this montage with the very last load of the year. That was just a couple weeks ago or a week ago, and we'll start with that one, and then I'll just start throwing a whole montage of just silly crap. That's who I am, man. I can't change who I am. I am who I am.
Woo! We got my bills. I got my bills. I got my paperwork. I got my paperwork. I got it. I got it. I got my paperwork. I got Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. I got my paperwork. Merry Christmas. I got my paperwork. Hey, I got my paperwork. All right. You guys roll the music while I roll some rock star energy down my gullet. And I'm funny. I'm a funny guy most of the time. I'm funny. I'm funny. We are up way before the butt crack of dawn. Like way before. Hi. Welcome back to Trucking California with Velox 18. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, today we're gonna drop a load. Not that kind of load. No, we're gonna take our load of refrigerated goods in this 53-foot trailer and deliver it to Costco. So stay tuned and roll the music. All right, 56. 1956 pickup sticks. Oh yeah, you guys are just looking at my face. I didn't put it on the looking out that way. Oh man. So if you turn that way, I guess there's a ghost town down there. Kind of want to go check it out one of these days. What if there was actual ghosts in ghost towns? That would be cool. Paranormal activity. Alright, let's roll. That took way too long. That was just me forgetting that you couldn't see out there. You're just looking at me in the dark. This will have to be edited out of the video for sure. Alright, welcome back to Trucking California with Velox 18. I'm just messing with you guys. Let's see, there's like kittens over here. You guys gotta check this out. Oh, you're just straight up going poop right there. Right in the middle of the road? Alright, come on. You can't find a better place than that? Oh. I thought you guys were gonna be like, you know, little kittens I could come up and cuddle, but you guys are just nasty poopers, stray cats. Oh, that was so disappointing. Alright, so as far as you know, the goals for this year, really, when you look at it, we like 10x'd all of our goals. So I wanted to get the truck, right? Well, I ended up getting a trailer, a reefer trailer at that, and learning and kind of figuring out my way through how to run a reefer, which is a pretty amazing thing, if you ask me. Pretty amazing thing. I didn't plan on that at the time, you know, at this time last year. I had no thought of buying myself a reefer trailer, but here I am a year later, and looking to run some loads this next week, paying me some pretty good money because I got myself a reefer trailer. So pretty awesome. And then the plan was, you know, for me to start my own authority. But not only did I start my own authority, but I've made relationships with brokers who want to use me more, and even have a couple customers that are my customers. So way more beyond what I expected to do in my first, you know, 7 months, 8 months, 9 months of having my own authority. So we went above and beyond on that goal as well. And we didn't just hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. No, we hit 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. Do you guys understand that? 10,000. That's crazy. That's nuts. Nutso. Crazy. I don't even know what to say about that. 10,000 subscribers. You guys are freaking crazy. And we didn't just take Miles on a college tour trip across the country. We did that. We definitely did that. But as of this moment, right now, on December 31st of 2021, Miles has been accepted to the University of Tennessee in Knoxville. He's been accepted to Belmont University in Nashville, Tennessee. And he's also been accepted to University of Mississippi, or Ole Miss as they call it. So he's already got 3 acceptance letters, and we're waiting on the rest of them because he applied to about 4 more schools. So we'll see you know, how that all goes, and then we'll see about how much money they want to give us for him to go there, because he's a good student, really good student. So he's going to get some merit scholarships and some Brainiac scholarships and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, we 10x that goal too, baby. Because not only did we go on the trips and we saw the schools, but now he's getting into those schools. So congratulations, Miles. Love you, dude. And man, we killed it this year. We killed it. As a family, we killed it. I love it. All right, so now's the point in the video where we set our goals for 2022. Now I have some like goals in mind, and I'm thinking, you know what? I should try and shoot above them. Since we did so well last year, we accomplished all our goals by July, and then we've gone above and beyond them so much. So this year, we're gonna have another subscriber goal. So we're at 10,000 subscribers, just a little over. You know what? I want to hit 100,000 subscribers. Let's do it. Why not? I never thought I'd get to 10,000, so why not try and get that little bronze plaque that they send out? Let's try it. Let's do it. We're just gonna keep making videos. As long as you guys keep watching this crap, we're gonna have a chance. So yeah, I'm gonna try for 100,000 subscribers. Crazy. I know. Second goal number 2. Time to buy a family home for my family. Those of you who have watched some of my previous videos know that
we struggled in life. I was in pastoral ministry, kind of like volunteer ministry most of the time. Never really got paid to do the work I was doing. So I always had like random jobs that would allow me to like do Bible studies and youth pastoring or college pastoring, all kinds of different stuff like that. And so I didn't have a career for a long time, and we were living in super expensive areas like Santa Barbara, Ventura. So we just never had an opportunity to buy a family home and put down some roots. So this year, we're gonna buy a family home, and hopefully it'll all work out. But that's the goal: buy a family home. And I'd like one. This is the cherry on top of one. I'd like one where I can park the truck at the house. That would be the cherry on top. That would be like, we're gonna 10x that goal, the buying the family home. I'd like it to be somewhere where I can park the truck. So that's my dream. All right, that's goal number 2. All right, and goal number 3. As I looked at the revenue for this year, from July to the end of the year, El Hueso made $144,000 of revenue. So I'd like to double that and add a little more on. I'd like El Hueso to hit $300,000 of revenue this next year. Now I know that's gonna be hard, especially if we're gonna be doing, we're planning to move and some other stuff. But you know what? There's always something that comes up, and you just gotta work through it. You gotta just set your goals and try and hit them no matter what. Come hell or high water. You just gotta have a little perseverance, a little determination. And I think we'll be able to do it. 300,000 for one truck. That's a good goal to set. I wouldn't be the top grossing truck in the country. I know that, but at the same time, I kind of put some parameters around myself as far as like home time and spending time with family and all that. That matter more to me than money. So I want to set something that's attainable and that will push me, but not make me break my values or go backwards on things that I've set up as the priorities in my life, which are to love my family, my wife first, my children. They come first. And while trucking, making money is part of my taking care of them, a far more important part of taking care of them is being present in their lives. And so I gotta make sure I don't sacrifice them at the altar of making some money goal. So anyway, I want to hit $300,000 while still being a father and a husband, and a good one, hopefully. I don't know. Maybe I'm not a good one to begin with, but as good as I can be. How about that? All right, and the last goal for 2022, my 4th goal, is to add another stream of revenue, whether that's getting a trailer and leasing on an owner-operator, or buying another truck and hiring a driver. I want to get myself another stream of revenue for Velox 18 Trucking, and I don't know exactly how I want to do that yet, or where it's going to happen, or how it's going to happen, but I know I'm going to have another stream of revenue. That's a goal I have for this year, and we'll, as the year unfolds, we'll kind of see what happens. Right now, equipment, the prices are crazy, so I'm kind of playing it by ear, but I still need to find a way to make that happen. Some way, somehow, in the next, 365 days, I want to add another stream of revenue to Velox 18 Trucking. But I got some ideas. I just, depending on what happens this year, anything can happen. Anything can happen. So anyway, that's the last goal for 2022. All right, so that's where we're gonna end this video. I know you guys, if you've watched all the way to this point, then man, I love you, because that's a lot of Nick to take in right there. It's a lot of me to deal with. Believe me, my wife, she can commiserate with you right now. She has to deal with this all the time. So all of that Nick that you just got, that's what she has to deal with every day of her life. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and go ahead and set yourself some goals for 2022, because man, that's you don't know what you can push yourself towards. You don't know what goals you can actually attain unless you actually put some thought into it, have some purpose behind the decisions you make every day. That's where a little bit of perseverance and determination can come from, is just setting a couple goals and going for them. So that's what I'm doing right now, and hope you guys are doing the same thing. Love you guys. Go ahead and hit the donate button. We still need a little bit more. donations in order to get the merchandise shop going. So hit that donate button down there and donate to a great cause and get that going. Fight human trafficking with your money. Click that donate button and hey, we'll see you guys next year.